In the words of the Beatitude that today we heard in the Gospel, Jesus gave the Christians the blueprint of their lives. If you want to come to heaven, if you want to go where He intends us to go, we follow the plan that He gave us. And that is the blueprint of our faith. That means that we abide with His teaching and be people who really understand that our journey towards Him is based on those Beatitudes that today we hear in the Gospel. But I'd like to go to the first reading today, and we hear the prophet Jeremiah, who really was a prophet that God called him and forced this on him by asking him to take this responsibility, even after he claimed that he's too young and he do not want to go to these people who are older than him. And look what God said to Jeremiah. Curse the one who trusts in human being. How many times we put our faith in humans? How many times we put our trust in people because of their authority or because of their office they hold? Sometimes we put our trust in them. When they go down of that office, then everything falls with them. How many people sometimes put their strength because of their health or because of what they have. And little we know that that will come to an end. And that's why he said to Jeremiah, he is like a barren bush in the desert who enjoy no change of season. He is going to be the one who trusts and hope in God. Because if he is trustworthy to the word that God entrusted to him, God will deliver him from any danger. And that's why he said to him, do not fear, because I will not leave you alone. It's like the tree that planted next to water. And we know the water that he is speaking is that water of life that we constantly drink from the fountain of life. That we are not going to go dry, that we are not going to have our leaves, as you say, go in drought or in distress, but we will bear fruit. Because apart from him, we can do absolutely nothing. The gospel today, as I said to you, is the blueprint of our Christian life. And we know that those Beatitudes are really important because they are, as we say, the guide by which Christians live. In fact, not only gave us the Beatitude, but also we have the evaluation of them. I was hungry, I was thirsty, I was ill, I was in prison. What did it do to make me comfortable? And that's why today he said, blessed are those who are poor. Poor, not poor physically, poor because we depend totally and completely on God. And everything we have, we don't make it like our resource of our endurance or our certainty. But really that wealth that we have, God gave it to us for our use and also to help those who are less fortunate than we are. Blessed are those who now are hungry. What does that mean? Blessed are those who hunger for God, who hunger for Him alone, because in Him alone we find our satisfaction. Blessed are those who now weep, for they will laugh. Blessed are those who now, because of the kingdom, they found themselves rejected, they found themselves alienated, but they will laugh at the end because they have done what Jesus asked them to do, to bear the cross, to climb the hill of Calvary, to endure with Him what He has endured. And if we are really crucified for what we believe, then we will laugh at the end. Blessed are those who hate, blessed are those when people hate you. How many times we find people because of the name of Jesus, they really think that we are some, body come from space. And they really want to destroy us because our words to them are words that really make them think twice of their behavior. Rejoice and leap for joy. Behold, your reward is great in heaven. For even your prophets, the ancestors, they too have to undergo the tribulations of life. They too have to undergo so much hardship in order to bring their message, the message that the Lord has asked them. In fact, all the prophets faced death because of what they proclaimed to their people. But woe to you who are rich, for your security is in your wealth. Woe to you now who are filled, because you care less about the poor, because you are going to be like the story of Lazarus. When Lazarus and his life have so much, and the poor cannot even take what leftovers from the remaining of the kings of this man's wealth. And we know that now things change. Lazarus now is in the pain of hell, while Abraham now, Abraham now is in the bosom of God, while the rich man is in the pain of hell. Blessed are woe to those who laugh now, because they will come to grief. Yes, because even your ancestors have done this to your